Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. If you enjoy this, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as well as click the bell notification at the top right if you'd like to be notified every single time I upload. I would really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Hello trainers and welcome back to yet another Pokemon Go Tempest Cup battle video. And in this video today, I'm going to be showing you guys a best of 3 with the same person I had the video of the first of 5 wins with. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so right now I'm just thinking I want to test some more lineups here. I believe I choose a Lapras lead lineup. This Lapras, Skarmory, and Steelix lineup, I believe, is what I choose here. But yeah, guys, if you want to join this Pokemon Go PvP Discord, it just hit over 2,000 members, and there's tons of ways for you to join in and battle, and you'll be placed in a bracket of trainers of 20 people each season, which lasts 4 months. So anyways, here I start off with a terrible lead, Lapras against Skarmory, so Lapras against Tropius, so I switch into Skarmory against Tropius, then they counter switch me into Lantern, and I'm in a really very bad and unfavorable matchup right now because of the terrible opening. And if you guys haven't been able to tell yet, this cup is a lot of like rock paper scissors in terms of who you open with. So it's a huge gamble. Whatever you open with is a pretty big gamble because you either come out with a major win in most of the scenarios, or you come out with a terrible loss, and that can really like mess up your team chemistry. Alright, so here I fire off a Sky Attack. They actually block that, which is somewhat good for me because I started off in a bad lead. Then they use their Thunderbolt that knocks out my Skarmory, and I believe I switch into Steelix here maybe. I really take my time in that switch. Yeah, I switch into Steelix because even though that Water Gun is doing some good damage, that Thunderbolt won't do anything to Steelix. He resists it hard. Then this is a switch into Tropius. I use Heavy Slam. Um, this was a mistake here because Crunch actually would do slightly more damage. So that was a little bit of a bad play on my part. He uses Leaf Blade. I shield that, thinking I should preserve as much health on my Steelix as possible. And then this time I make up for it and I fire off a Crunch, hoping that would knock it out, but no, it barely does any damage, about like a sixth of its health in total. They switch into Skarmory, and this is a decent matchup, but for some odd reason I switched into Lapras here. I'm not really sure why. That was probably another mistake on my part. I could have just kept that Steelix in and crunched it, but I wanted to reserve the Steelix in case anything like happened in the end where I could win just by health. They fire off a Flash Cannon that does pretty good damage against Lapras. And yeah, that Skarmory comes out on top. And now here I'm left with my Steelix with low health. I'm able to fire off my Crunch, but all hope is lost because they have that Tropius, and it comes in and just wrecks my Steelix to take the win. So yeah, very well played by them. My I guess my biggest mistake there was choosing the wrong lead, but that's not really anything I can like control. It's more of like a flip of a coin there. But I probably should have just stayed in with that Steelix, to be honest. I should have just stayed in that with that Steelix against Skarmory because that's a favorable matchup. But Steelix had a lot less health, and I wanted to preserve its health for the Tropius, but that didn't work out in the end. So yeah, here we're going into our next battle any second now. And yeah, This video is a best of 3, so they're up 1-0 in the series. I have to reverse sweep. And yeah, so let's see what they open up with here. I got a little bit of a white screen there. And it's actually a pretty good matchup for me. Lapras versus Skarmory. So yeah, as usual, I start spamming that water gun. And here I try to make them use a shield. I try to fake out an ice beam maybe. Yeah, here I try to fake out an ice beam charge and then I actually use surf. And I don't think they take the oh no, they do take the bait, which okay, so that was very good on my part. But I didn't block their first sky attack, but that's not a big deal here. I fire off that surf once again, doing a pretty decent amount of damage. This matchup has tilted in my favor pretty much because I forced them to use a shield. I also use a shield here. Now that I'm thinking about that, maybe I shouldn't have. Because as you can see, what comes in next, that this surf will do absolutely no damage to Tropius here. So yeah, I think maybe that shield was a little unnecessary, but you know what? That's fine. It works out in the end of this battle. You guys will see here. I switch out to Skarmory. That is a hard counter against Tropius. They actually switch right into Lapras. I kind of thought that would happen, so I switch into Tropius here, doing tons of Razor Leaf damage. Razor Leaf is just a monster move. It's the highest fast, quick move in PvP. I actually fire off a Leaf Blade. I believe that they do shield. Okay, yep. So here, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm in a great spot. I'm about to kill that Skarmory, but it's able to get off one more charge move. Surf KOs me. And I'm left with my Skarmory with a good amount of energy still. I can fire off a whole Sky Attack here, which I do. And, oh, I'm not able to get the 3 circles. I need to work on that, like, spamming. I need to work on that, like, um, tapping it right before their Pokemon comes out. I need to work on that so that I get all 3 bars. Because it, like, resets it as soon as their Pokemon comes out of the ball. So, yeah, I take that game with a pretty good win. I had another Sky Attack charge in case there was anything else. I get a Sinistone, which I was pretty happy about. Yeah, I'm right here. I'm trying to make my way to 300 Great League wins. I'm almost there. I was at 287, and now I'm feeling a lot more confident after that first loss. Now we are 1-1 in the series, as you can see. Um, the team I chose was consisting of, let's see here, any second. I'm just waiting for them to pick their team in this moment. Yeah, so here I open with Tropius. They open with Skarmory. Another terrible lead matchup for me. I have to instantly switch out to Lantern. Now they pretty much have the ability to card counter me with Tropius, which they actually choose Lantern. I'm not sure why they did Lantern, but I forget if they had a Tropius in their lineup in this one. Yeah, I fire off that Thunderbolt doing pretty good damage to Lantern. And I guess that opening match turned out well for me because they didn't have a Tropius. But yeah, Lantern will win this right here if they don't shield. But I believe they do. Yes, they do shield. So I have that one shield advantage now. But I need to make sure I get rid of that Lantern. Actually, I'm able to get off a Thunderbolt again right before they can, I suppose. They shield that too. I bet to preserve those charge moves they have. So right here I switch into Tropius knowing Thunderbolt won't do anything to me. Or it won't do like any hard counter damage, but I do shield. I probably shouldn't have shielded that in the end, but that's okay. Because here Skarmory comes in. I have to shield that Sky Attack or else, that'll do massive damage. I actually switched out into Skarmory for the mirror matchup. But I should be able to win this slightly because my health. So right here, Sky Attack charges off. Hits it down to about a fifth of its health remaining. It's able to get off one Flash Cannon right before it goes out. And I'm right here. I'm just trying to gain as much energy as I can to charge. I got a little greedy there. The Sky Attack actually ooh, it almost faints me. I can barely squeeze out the win with literally 1 health. I have to fire off the Sky Attack. And they do actually have Tropius. And again, I can't get the 3 circles there with the charge. Kind of sucks, but oh well. So yeah, I guess their biggest mistake when I switched into Lantern was them switching into a Lantern instead of their Tropius. So yeah, that in turn allows me to win this final matchup. That Aerial Ace does massive, well not massive damage, but a good chunk of damage. And yeah, I can finish this match off with a win. So they won the first match, I won the second, and the third they probably could have won if they just switched into Tropius against my Lantern. That was probably a mistake on their part. But yeah, overall I win this best of 3. I hope you guys enjoyed those battles. I won because they were lengthy and took a bit of research to do. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed that best of 3 Tempest Cup video. And I'll be coming at you guys with some more videos throughout the week. Until next time, trainers, I will talk to you all later. Peace.